What's going on? What's going on? Hey, we got a good show for you tonight. This morning, rather. I think I'm at night. Colorado Kahlil Benson entered the transfer portal, and we're going to talk about some college football. I just want to let you know right now you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Only thing that I ask that you do, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And also, do me a favor, hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live. Appreciate you for doing that. Man, I did not see this coming right here. Kiah Benson hit the transfer portal. He entered the transfer portal from Colorado and the Colorado and Coach Prime. So I didn't see it coming. I expected, this was my expectation, that Kiah Benson would be the starting right tackle coming into season 2025 for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo. I expected that. But he hit the transfer portal for whatever reason. Man, I wish him well. Appreciate everything that he did for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team and the fan base who rocked with Colorado. Kiah Benson was a good guy. Was a uh, was a right tiger going into practice, spring practice. Then all of a sudden they switched him to right guard. I didn't understand that move, but hey, Coach Phil Loco, well, his offensive line coach, he left and went to Mississippi State. Uh, I remember when Kahlil Benson was on my show. He'd been on my show a total of 4 times, along with his mom. I want to appreciate them for that. And he was saying that Coach Phil Loco was the main reason why he came to Colorado. He was his offensive line coach. All Access Sports Media, what's going on? Yeah, he entered the transfer portal, man. But so I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't know. I'll be checking him out to see where he go. I wish he had stayed. I really think he would. He I think he could have got that right tackle position on the offensive line. That's just me. Uh, I had him penciled in. You know, I already got my chart set out. Who I think, don't know for sure who gonna be on the starting line. And I had him penciled in at that right tackle, but he hit the transfer portal. Kiah Benson is a big dude too. 6'6", about 320, 325. Uh, you got to remember, but Miss Johnson, what's going on? Good morning. How you doing? You got to remember, Kiah Benson came from Indiana before he got to Colorado, right? This dude had a total of 1,423 snaps at that right tackle position. And also, check this out. He had 774 snaps at right tackle in 2023. Now, in 2022, he had 649 snaps at that right tackle position at Indiana. So, and then he came to Colorado. I thought he was going to be the right tackle, right? But they end up putting him at right guard for some whatever reason. And if you ask me, in my opinion, I think he did pretty good. Consider when you playing that offensive line, man, it ain't about just one player. You got to play. All of them got to line up and play together on the offensive line. And you got to have that want to. Players come and players go. You right? All Access Media said wherever he goes, he needs to have a productive season. He will be fine. He will be fine. I think he's gonna make it to the next level. I'm not saying he's gonna get drafted the year after next, but if he go out there and do what he's supposed to do at the size that he got, and depends on where he go and the coaching that he get, we should be seeing Kiah Benson playing at the next level. I pray to God that I see him playing at the next level. And my belief, I believe he will. He's a pro right tackle to me. Get a little tougher, get a little quicker on his feet, and I think he's gonna be just fine. That's just me. That's just me. I like the dude. I like his attitude. I like the work ethic. He bring a little toughness, leadership part. He vocal. Yeah. Sometimes he wins some battles. Sometimes he lose some battles on that offensive line. So he won some and he lost some, but still, he's a pretty good kid, and he's good to have in your locker room also. So Kiah Benson hit the transfer portal. It's gonna be a different offensive line for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo going in 2025. And like I said, when you look at the schedule, when you look at their schedule, let's say we are getting some dogs in the portal. He gonna be missed, Miss Lady Speak. Yeah, we get some dogs now. What's going on, Brandon? What's up, man? Man, I ain't seen you in about 3 months. What's up, Brandon? KB needs to leave. Most come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all be like, man. Be like, bro. Be like. Come on, they got Lady Speak going along with it. I can't. I disagree with that. I disagree. I gotta push back on that. I think Kahlil Benson was a good guy. He did good. I'm serious. If Kahlil Benson could have stayed, even though we got some more guys coming in for this offensive line, and if he had to stay, hit that weight room right, worked on his footwork, I believe he could have. I believe he could have secured that right tackle position. That's just me. That's just me. Oh man, Brandon, you rough, man. You rough. But like I say, he gonna be missed for me. Not that to say because he came on my show or because him and his mom. I like his mom real good. I think she's gonna be a. She's in his corner 100%, man. And to, to have to have someone like that in your corner, man, it's gonna be a blessing, and you can't help but to succeed. Uh, she's a she's a sweetheart. She really is. She really is. And I wish well for Kahlil. I think Kahlil, I think he did pretty good while he was at CU with the chances that he gave us, y'all. I'm just being honest. I be Hey, what's up, Reb? Benson left too early. I know this was no shot to see. Yeah, I mean, it shocked me, Reb. I had him penciled in at the starter, right Tiger so far. I had it shocked me. It shocked me. I think I was who I was listening to when I seen that. I don't forgot I think it was I was on Twitter on X, Gucci. He posted that. I said, dog. Then JR boxing sent me a text. I said, man, I guess it is true. So hey, he gonna be missed to me, y'all. He gonna be missed to me. Uh, like I say, y'all here, man, y'all here. Clear gonna be just fine. He gonna be just fine. Like I said, to, depends on where he go. Who gonna be his offense coordinator? I mean, offensive coach, line coach. They work on his strength and condition. Work on his feet work, hands work. He can't only get better, y'all. He can't. He can only get better. He can only get better. Now, Coach Prime realized this offensive line must get better going into 2025 because what occurred in 2024, right? We played against some teams that, man, up front, they was big, faster, and quicker than CU. Rev said, I like him straight up, and I wish him the best. He's a good dude. He sure is, Rev. Appreciate that comment, Rev. Yeah, he's a good dude. He is a good dude. KB SN Service, KB. But y'all, yeah, man. Dion knew where the hit was coming from. They know where to get him beat. I mean, it wasn't just him now. You gotta look at man, you look at all of them. Everybody was giving up them hits. And you got Tyler Brown, you got all them guys. You just can't blame Kahlil Benson now. I ain't gonna let you do that, Brandon. No, 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 no. I ain't gonna let you kill him like that. He had his faults, but still, when you look at the whole totality of the offensive line, Kahlil Benson was one of the stable ones. To me, that's just to me. If they had kept him at that right tackle, I think that it would have been fine. They'd have been real fine if they had kept him there. That's where he played at most of his career, at that right tackle position at Indiana. He had over 1,400 snaps at right tackle. Then you get moved to right guard. That's a different position that you got to learn on the fly. He went through the whole offseason, right tackle. First game of the year, right guard. Come on. Just can't blame him on that. What's up, Candy Jones? I just can't blame Kahlil Benson on that. Like I said, I think it did good. I'm satisfied with it. But moving forward, Coach Prime got some guys that coming in this weekend for this offensive line, right? Also, when you look at the the guys that Coach Prime is bringing in for this offensive line, they bigger, like they're gonna be faster. But it gonna depends on. I got to see them, y'all. I say I just can't go off without seeing them in pads and going up against somebody else other than the ones and twos. That, that, that ain't gonna get it, cause last year I thought the offensive line was gonna be good, but this time I got to see. What's up, Keystone? I got to see them going up against somebody better than they are. Yeah, that's how you know about your trenches when you're going up against another team who trying to get your quarterback, or they trying to eat too. Yeah. So the guy from Texas A&M that coming in, Atkins. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. A.O. That's what I'm gonna call him. He's an offensive guard from Texas A&M. I want to see how he gonna pan out for Coach Prime and Colorado football team coming in uh, during the off season. See how he perform in the weight room. See how he perform in spring practice and in the games. He gonna be an interesting part. Now, I seen the film work on Carter Miller, a center, and he also played a left guard. Now, he nice, y'all. He nice. This kid is nice. This kid is nice. I'm predicting this dude might just be the starter for the center position. It's just me. Carter Miller is nice. He's nice. He is nice. R.A. Wilson, what's going on? What's going on? Or is it let all the unproductive players go back? Boy, y'all hell, but yeah, okay. Joe Kidd said Cash won't start either. I see seating and four new guys. You know, I had said there a couple shows ago that Coach Brian don't need to go back with nobody on that offensive line but Jordan C. It looked like he heard my cry. so so we have to see, man. We check out to see. You check out to see. It's like starting over again. It is that offensive line, man. You can Miss Johnson, you cannot win this Big 12 without an offensive line. And they got to be productive. This offense, listen. We got a new quarterback, right? We got different wide receivers coming in. We got to see what the running game gonna be. So your offensive line got to be right. It proved it should. Hey, it showed his head. We got to play Kansas again. We got to play Kansas State. We got to play Utah. We got to play BYU. We got to play Iowa State. Those are the teams that we got to play that gave us trouble this year, and they beat us up front. They beat us in the trenches. So that's why we got to upgrade our trenches. And I'm glad Coach Prime and his staff working on that. I'm glad they're working on that. Get the trenches right. Bigger, fast, and tougher. You remember when Andre Hart stood up in the room when well off media Bucket was filming and Coach Andre Hart was talking to his linebacker room. Hey guys, it's coming to the end. We got to have some tough conversation, right? We trying to get better. We trying to get bigger, faster on the offensive line and that linebacker position. And they showing us. Coach Prime and his staff showing us. I got faith in Coach Prime. I think he know what he doing. I believe in. I believe Coach Prime want to win. He know what it takes to get win. Right? We lost our offensive lineman coach, right? Phil Loho. I told Coach Dre. I don't like calling nobody name when they ain't on the show. I told Coach Dre about 2 wins to. I think we are doing a Wednesday show every night. I said, boy, I hope Coach Prime keep Phil Loho. Coach Dre said, yeah, he gonna keep you. He ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna let Coach Dre know when I talk to him next time. Boy, I tried to tell you. All right on that now. Man, but listen, the reason why is because the offensive line kept getting they kept getting brutalized in the media. Yeah, I mean, people were killing them, man. The offensive line, Shadur was on the run majority of the time. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Coach Prime, I got faith in Coach Prime that he'll do what he say he's gonna do, and that's fix that offensive line. Yeah. That's fix the offensive line. You got to fix the offensive line if you don't do nothing else to give your team a chance to compete in the Big 12 going forward. Hey, appreciate all of y'all. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe and hit that bell notification if y'all don't mind. If you don't mind, don't call us now. Hit the subscribe button and hit my bell notification. All right. Listen. Also, we got some visitors coming in this weekend, right? We got some visitors coming in. But before I talk about them visitors coming in, we got some more players that are already there for the offense line, right? Check this out now. Check this out. All right. Who would y'all like? Who would y'all like to have Coach Prime hire for the offensive line coach while I talk about this? Y'all let me know in the chat. I gotta get y'all out Kahlil Benson right now. All right. Listen. Who would you like to see to be the offensive line coach for Colorado coming up in 2025? Coach Prime might be listening and he could see your answer. Put it down in the chat. All right. Listen, the offensive line, like I said, Carter Miller, I like this dude. Man, when I looked at the film on him, man, he got a low sense of gravity. Yeah, he moved real good, real good. He moved real good feet work. He got real good feet work. He moved well, side to side, anything. The only thing about the offense line that I want to see, can you pick up a stunt? Can you pick up a stunt? And the only way you're gonna be able to pick up a stunt, you gotta move your feet and recognize your gap sign. Yeah, that's what you gotta do on the offensive line. All right. Like I said, we got Carter Miller, right? We got Jay, what his name? Gardenshire. Also, Chauncey Gooden. I'm gonna be looking at him. Even though they young, they coming in, but they coming in from the IMG program. And you got Cardell Smith. These guys, like I said, these guys are young, but still they big, they strong. I want to see how well they perform on the offensive line. I want to see what they do. Man, I'm telling you, especially Chauncey Good. What's up, Big Warren? What's going on with you? Appreciate you for rocking with me, brother. This moment. I want to see Chauncey Good. I want to see him. I want to see him in some shoulder pad. I can't wait to see him in the shoulder pad. That's to see how the dude is huge. I want to see Chauncey Gooden, y'all. Cordell Smith, them two, they some big old boys now. What if they are too young or what? I don't know. I just want to see how they perform. They can't be, they can't be better than what we already had, y'all. They just can't be bad. I'm being honest. They just can't be. But also, we got some visitors coming in this weekend, right? Also, we got an offensive tiger that coming in by the name of Brandon Sneed, I think his name, from Wagner. I might have pronounced his last name wrong. I ain't good with names, y'all. Brandon Snack from Wagner. Want to see he coming in. I want to see with it. Will he sign with Coach Prime? Because we still need depth on the offensive line. Also on the offensive line, we got William Boone from Prairie View A&M. We got a guard coming in from Illinois. Uh, I looked at him. I don't forgot his name Z. It started with a Z. I don't forgot his last name. I remember him. Uh, what else we got? We got Matt Gill, the center from Louisiana Tech. We got a linebacker also visiting this weekend, French. Martavius French from UTSA. I want to see what we gonna do about him. Will he be able to sign? Will we be able to sign him? Also, we got Coleman coming in. Also, so we got 6 players coming in this weekend for visiting, and we're gonna see if Coach Prime will be able to nail these guys down. You know, a lot of people is leaving, not through. We, I'm surprised we ain't lost that many through the transfer portal. Now, only 2 players that we really not lost through the transfer portal. Big Hank, we lost Big Hank, right? Kahlil and Hill Green. That's it. Most of our players not staying. That was starting. That was productive. Let me see what y'all saying. Big Warren said, I won't be surprised that ex-coach IMG would be CU next offensive line. Yeah, Big George. That's what I'm thinking. It's in-house. That's what I'm going with. Then you got I heard somebody else say Munchette, Mike Munchette from the Denver, Colorado. He used to be coach with Pat Sherman, I'm gonna keep my eye on that too. So that's gonna be a key big one. Keith Stallings said the team will be much better next year because Coach Prime will not be holding to several players. Boy, Keith, I was saying the same thing, man. I just didn't say it out loud. I said it probably was a good thing that Shiloh, Travis, Jimmy Horn, and Coach Prime's favorite players go and get out the way. You know, yeah. Because you remember Coach Prime said, they asked Coach Prime in that press conference what he have learned this year about this team. And the first thing out of Coach Prime's mouth was, I learned to be forgiving. I learned to be forgiving. That lets you know right there. He said it's a lot of things that was going on behind the scene, right? That y'all just don't know about. I tell you right now, I know two of them. If they wasn't hurt, if them grades. Coach Brian was forgiveness, right? And sometimes when you forgiveness to some players that you cling and hold to, the ones that you don't feel that way about, they watching and they see things. And that's one of the reasons why I think he agreed left. He sees some things that, you know, I could be wrong. It's just me. You know, I've been wrong before. So that's what you gotta look at. Big so I gotta give it, yeah. So I had to go with you on that, Keystone. I gotta go with you on that. They need a coach that can focus on the run blocking. SEMO. They mainly practice pass blocking. That was all they were doing. Throwing the ball. SEMO, but I agree with you. All access sports media. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's that guy, man. Like, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. He, uh, let's see what y'all saying. Uh, Joe Kidd say, to me, Cordell need a year, needs to get his body right. Hope I'm wrong for him. All of them have to get their body right. But you got a good point though. So, uh, Kenny Jones said, Coach from Maryland. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, okay, that's why I left off at. Y'all hell in the chat, man. Y'all hell, man. Joe Kidd say I would like Mike McChenzie as a assistant defensive line coach. His video showed he had some talent in his academy. Let's get the pipeline going. I don't know if they're gonna work with Coach Prime, man. Coach Prime ain't man. If you ain't in the NFL or if you ain't in house right now, I don't know if do McChenzie do he coach right now? If you ain't coaching right now, Coach Prime ain't finna bring you in that bill. I think he's alumni. I know he's alumni. Now that ain't gonna work, Coach Prime. Coach Prime ain't trying to do nothing what the alumni used to do. So I know that ain't gonna happen. If it do, it'll surprise me. Coach Prime ain't built like that. Coach Prime go off relationships or somebody recommend you to him, from what I done heard. CMO said need a special team coach. You might, yeah, special team, yeah. Big Worm said that would start. That would start. He's good. Jesus said, gotta stop getting these small O linemen and D linemen. Joe Kidd says CMO 100%. Ladies, he speaks. We didn't lose Hank. We are glad he y'all y'all hell man. Y'all hell man. Me too. I'm thinking the same thing. Right is a good thing. Jesus said offensive linemen are 320 and up. Yeah, you gotta have that. Yeah, you got to. I agree. You need that side, dog. I agree with you on that. I can. I can't knock what y'all saying so far, but I just think Rev Nelson said whoever Coach Prime chooses is going to be based on relationship, as he always said. It is. It just is. If he ain't got to, even to come in there and let you mess up everything that he don't work hard for to get right. I just don't see him do that. I really think the guy, the offensive line coach, is in the building right now. Yeah, I think if Big George want that position, it's his. If not, Coach Prime he going outside and find him somebody who got NFL experience. Jizzle, what's going on? You done snuck, you know, shit, and did a live stream. Yeah, I did one, man. You know, I do one on Mondays and Fridays because I don't work. I just work on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, not 12 hours a day, so I can do that. I was going to try to do one last night. You know, me and Greg said the supposed to went last night, but I didn't get back to about 11:30 last night for taking my daughter back to college, so I couldn't do that. Yeah, Rev Nelson, you hit it right on the head. You hit it right on the head. You hit it right on the head. Same old 664 said Travel was paying 10 to 15 players NIL. Y'all know damn well we can't afford these players. Hey, I was saying the same thing, you know. If he was doing all that, that means people kept telling me they got the money, but don't look like. Yeah, I think Big George gonna be that man. If Big George want that position, y'all, I think he gonna get it. I think that's the right thing. You got to understand how Coach Prime move now. Pay attention to him because I've been paying attention lately, right? He always get his coordinator and the coaches, but he bring other guys below them just in case they get the other guys get promoted, so he can just drop them right in. He always do that. Check this out, how this gonna go, right? I could be wrong, but this just my opinion. I think I'm entitled to one, right? I'm entitled to opinion, right? If our defensive coordinator leaves, right? It's another defensive coordinator in the building. It was two before Dancer left. Dancer would have been one, and Hilo, the next man in charge. Gonna be that defense coordinator. So Coach Prime keep him in the house just in case one or two of them leave, because Coach Prime said either you elevate, you're gonna get elevated, or you're gonna get fired. That's what he said. Hey, it is it, man. That college coaching, man. Coaching is rough, man. It's a hey, it's a tough thing to swallow, y'all. What what coach on Coach Prime's staff has the heart to tell him when he's wrong? I got time. Keep stalling. Boy, y'all ain't playing early this morning, boy. Y'all ain't playing this morning. I ain't finna read no more comment. I'm gonna let y'all have that comment section. Damn, what Coach Dre at when you need him? Somebody hit Coach Dre and tell him come on and handle y'all in this Simone said key wrong about what? And you don't know these man. Well, yeah, great one. Said you right. Well, y'all here, man. Coach Mathis, Coach Hart. Nah, those are good guys, man. That's family, that relationship. I'll be the same way. I won't take nobody on my coaching staff I don't know nothing about. Gonna sabotage everything I done. Oh no, no. Coach Hart ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't got to worry about that. I thought Travis didn't take any money from the collector and pay for the teammates to come. He didn't take it. No, he didn't take no money. That's a report. He didn't take no money. He paid for them guys 10 or 15 guys NIL deals, and it paid for them to go to the Heisman celebration. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at on the offense line. For like I said, the offense line, Coach Prime got to get it right, y'all. He got to get it right. That's all. That's all it is too. Starting with Big Jordan C and always down to the line. Because if Coach Prime can do a pretty good job and these players turn out to be good and real good, like Coach Prime and the staff think they can, we're gonna be all right. Because we got a quarterback. We got a quarterback coming in along with Juju, Cajun Salter, a quarterback from Liberty, 6'1", 200 pounds. Man, in 35 games at Liberty, this dude threw for almost 6,000 yards, 56 TDs, and 17 interceptions. That's the ratio. So if that offensive line can do better than we did this year, that we got coming in now, we gonna be a whole better team offense. Because you can do more with Salter. Salter can throw the ball and he can scat and get up out of them. You know the plays that we were running trying to get a first down and we couldn't? Well, Salter add a different dimension to the offense. He can put that thing out there, fake it to the running back. And if that defensive end crash, he can pull it and run it for 1 or 2 yards or more to get that first down now. So you got more, you can get more out of the quarterback position than just throwing the ball, just throwing it, throwing it, throwing it. You're also going to get a runner out of Salton if he win the starting lineup, starting quarterback. Because remember, Juju, I'm telling you, the Georgia boy, they showed him every Friday night on our TV station. On our TV station in high school. This boy is a gunslinger. Juju is a gunslinger. He ain't, man. You ain't gonna scam. He can take a hit. He can, and I ain't sure he's gonna be able to take them hit that Shadur was taking because he's a little bit smaller than Shadur. That's why it's important that Coach Ryan get the offensive line right. But hey, Juju got a quicker release than Shadur. When Juju get that ball, he already know where he going with it. Soon as he get it, poof, it's out of his hand. That's at the high school level. Now, when he comes to the college level, it's gonna be a little different because I'm sure the defense coordinator he gonna see some defense that he ain't never seen before as a freshman quarterback. So that's gonna be another part. Just watch him grow. He's young, like I say. Juju should be a junior in high school right now, but right now he's up there in Colorado. So that's why I'm looking at K. Salter, the quarterback from Liberty, to come in and do his damage. And if the things go right with Salter at the quarterback position, and if he do the things I think he could do, that boy might he gonna be in the Heisman Trophy. He gonna be in that Heisman candidate race. I'm putting it out right now. Salter, he can throw the ball and run the ball. 2 years ago, he ran for 1,000 yards. Last year, he ran for almost 700 to 800 yards while throwing for 3,000 yards. Now that was at Liberty. But I'm trying to tell you right now, this dude is a winner. Coach Prime got a winner at his quarterback. We good at that quarterback position. We good there. That's why it's going to be important. That's why it's going to be crucial. That's why it's going to be imperative that we get the offensive line right. And if we get the offensive line right, Colorado might be hard to handle in the Big 12. There's a lot of things got to go right for Coach Prime and the Colorado football team, right? The one thing that got to go right is the offensive line and the defensive line. They got to go right. It got to be right. The trenches. If he build them trenches up and get depth in them trenches and play the best player, don't matter who they are or when they come in, start out the gate. Don't do the Trevor Woods situation. Don't experience with that. Just because he been there, just because no, don't start that off like that. Start off with your best players. Because you play Georgia Tech first. And you can't afford to lose no game in the Big 12 this year. Every game, starting with the first game, is a playoff game. It's a playoff game. To win the Big 12, you got to at least win. You can't lose for by 1 or 2. I'm scared to say if you lose 2 games. Because if you end up losing 2 games, you're gonna be ending up in the same situation you were this year, hoping that another team come in and beat another team that you need to lose. And you don't want that. You want to control your own destination. Colorado want to control their own destination. And the only way they're going to do that is to take every game as a playoff game. Just like when other teams play us, they looked at us this year as they Super Bowl, as they bowl game, as they main game. Beat Colorado. Well, Colorado got to reverse that mentality to say, no, Y'all are on our radar. We gonna beat you. This is our Super Bowl. Every game they play, you got to stack wins on top of wins. And however you handle the bye last year, do it different this year. Because every time we came off a bye, we just about lost. We just about lost the game. So whatever you did this last year, you can't do that this year. You can't get them. You can't get them players. It's too much time. I know it's a long season. I know their body need resting, but I'm telling you, it's a lot of distraction out there. If your team ain't focused and you coming up against a team that's hot, your team got to be better than theirs. And that's why I expect Coach Prime to continue to do what he do. He took over a team 1-11. They went 4-8. Now we're 9-3, right? And we lost the bowl game. So Coach Prime is headed in the right direction. Yeah, Salter is that dude. Hey, Big Worm, Salter that dude, man. I keep watching films on it every time I see him. Man, this dude throw the deep ball better than she do. Uh, I'm that big. He throw the deep ball better than should do a sign. And I'm on record. Now I say it again. I'm not saying he's a better quarterback right now than should do it, but he throws the deep ball better than should do it. He get the ball out of his hand more quicker. See, they ain't finna sit there and say, hey, I hope you get your numbers. I'm trying to get your numbers so you can get to the lead. They ain't use that mentality. Don't call that quarterback salter. Shit, your ass ain't open that first read. Shit, he gone. He gone. He ain't get no 1,000 yards just sitting back there waiting. Salter get that football. He going with that first read. I hope he wait till his second read that get him right. Every video I don't saw, he dropped back. Look for that first read. If that first read ain't over, Salter on his ducks, boy, and getting up out of there. He getting up out of there, man. He get up out of there. I just say I think the offense will run better next year. I think gonna be ran better. Pat Sherman got to go in his bag, bro. He got to put a. He don't need to go 4 and 5 wide. He got to have a tight end and a running back there to block, man, just in case your offensive line ain't all that, and your wide receiver might not can get off the line of scrimmage like some of the wide receivers that we had this year. They couldn't get off the wide receivers on press coverage. Some of them could. The one that got the speed and the best feet work, but a couple of them struggle. They struggle. But our wide, like I told you my last broadcast, the wide receiver group coming in this year, they gonna perform more better this year than last year on the field. See, last year had that big name recognition, right? We pumped them up. We did. But if you go back and look at the stats at the end of the year, and you'll see some of them didn't live up to all the expectations. But I'm telling you right now, the wide receiver group that we got coming in this year gonna live up to expectation. Ain't no weight on them. Ain't no burden on them. We don't know nothing about them, right? Ain't no press on them. They gonna go out there and perform. Gibson, the freshman coming in, if everything go right and he can hit that field, and if he starts, he gonna be a game changer. It's Cam Michael, Cam McHale, how you pronounce the last name? If he's healthy, if he's healthy, this year he will perform and have better numbers. And if he starts, well, he got to start. His numbers gonna be better than Jimmy Horn Jr. this year. Bank on it. Bank on it. Cam Michael is that dude, a straight out dog. Straight out dog. Watching all it's 2 years in high school. I watched him. He played quarterback, wide receiver, running back, everything, and defensive back. His numbers gonna be better than Jimmy Horn Jr. put out this year. Cam out. And if Omarion Miller is healthy and can get on the field and put that work in, so Coach Prime can have confidence in him, he'll be able to put up the numbers that I ain't gonna say Travis Hunter now. Now he capable of doing what Travis did, but I gotta see his work ethic. Cause Coach Prime keep questioning it in the media. His work ethic. He'll put up the numbers that LeJounte put up. And LeJounte was like 60 something yards from 1,000 yards. So those three wide receivers gonna get out there and get down. And then we got Draylon Miller coming back. Now Draylon, now I like Draylon. Don't get me wrong. I like him. He just was a freshman last year, right? He had a problem getting off the line of scrimmage. He had a problem getting off the line. That's why they didn't play him that much. Now, if they put him in the backfield and throwing the ball out of the backfield, oh, that they could have. I'd rather see him run the ball. He big and thick. Got a good head on him. I would like to see him at running back. He got the size. He got the ability. Play him out of the backfield. Play him out of the backfield. Because he struggled. Him and Will Shepherd, they struggled getting off that line of strength. They did. Whenever you can go back and just watch the film, I watched it at the game when I was out there. You couldn't get off the line of strength. And that's another thing. I think they played Jimmy Horn Jr. in the wrong position. He should have been the X or the Y. Use his speed. The X or the Y. Run a straight post. I guarantee you have better numbers than he had right now. And we had more than one touchdown. He had one touchdown the whole year. Got to use them better than they used. Now, when we look, like I said, we got some players coming in. We got some now another position, we gotta look at that linebacker position. That linebacker position gonna be a key factor too. Coach Hart, my dog. That linebacker position gonna be crucial. It's gonna be imperative that they get it right. Now I like Reginald Hughes that coming in. Yeah, from Jacksonville State. Yeah, I like him, y'all. From Jacksonville State University. Reginald Hughes, man, dude, 6'2", 240 pounds, and he fast, and he a sideline to sideline linebacker. Boy, now that's on tape that I saw. Now I don't know how they're gonna perform once they get up here in the Big 12, right? So you know that thing turn out different, man. It just do. When you see them against, when you see our player how they played against Kansas, Kansas State, BYU, when you see them how they played against Utah and stuff like that, yeah, that's a big difference, man. I mean, it just don't turn out like we promote them during the off season. What I'm trying to say, we got to be able to stop the run. What's up? What's going on, Alan Key? Yeah, we couldn't stop the run. We got to run. We got to stop the run this year. It's gonna be a key, man. Yeah, gonna be a key. They got to stop the run, and you got to do it up front with Big Otis. You got Otis coming in. You got Lightfoot coming in. All them guys there. I think you got McNeil coming back. He's gonna be a big addition to Coach Prime and that defensive line. And Coach Sapp, them second year. Coach D. Lewis, second year. You got George Hilo, Coach Hart, all them good coaches on the defensive side of the ball. They should come up with a better plan to stop the run. This they second year coaches. They know they players. You got Big Barn coming back. He need to get in that weight room, get his condition up, and this gonna be his year. Money on the floor, baby. Money on the floor for all of them, McNeil and Bones. Big Worm said, "Oh, haven't getting a lot of action and was because of coaching." Eric Moore said, "We need to be able to run as well. We do. Colorado need to fill the middle up as well as the edge. It is what it is. Yeah, we got to do all that. I have no doubt that Coach Prime won't be able to do all that. I know he's gonna do all that. I I just know he's gonna do all that. Coach Prime don't gonna he want to win. Coach Prime want to win. And the only way you're going to win, he got to have some better players, y'all. Coach Prime got to bring in some better players. That's the only way you're going to win. That's the only way you're going to win. He need better players. And they trying to do it right now. I think he going to do it. Matter of fact, I know he going to do it. He going to do it. I have faith in him that he can do it. I believe. I believe. Just got to get the right ones in there. And if you get the right ones in there, everything going to be all right. Everything going to be all right. I got faith in the coaching staff. I have no doubt that he going to bring the right offensive line coach in there. I have no doubt of that about that. I know he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna be able to. He's gonna promote within in the offense in on the offense line and the defense is dancing position, right? He's gonna bring the right person in for that. He's gonna promote within. I think Coach Hilo. I think he's gonna offer that job to Coach Hilo to work with Warren Sapp and D. Luke. I just believe he's gonna do that, and he can't go wrong with that. He can't. I think they bring this. We got a new kicker coming in, new partner. Coach Prime doing what it takes for us to win. They just got to go out there and do that. Like I said, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that Kahlil Benson hit the transfer portal. Right? Talked about that. I'm shocked about that. I thought he had a great chance of getting that starting right tackle position this year because he came in as a right tackle for Indiana, and all of a sudden, first game, he came out there at right guard, which shocked me. Went all year performing and practicing at that right tackle position. Then they put him at the right guard. So that's a big transition for somebody who been playing right tackle all their life. I wish him well. I think he's gonna do good. I expect to see him at the next level next year. I expect to see Kahlil Benson playing in the NFL next year. Whether if he get drafted or undrafted, I expect him to see that. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. And I just like the way he knew he carried himself on and off the field. Yeah, he was a leader. He was one of the leaders for Coach Prime and Colorado football team to me. I like that about him. So we got to look and see what else Coach Prime gonna do to make the roster better. He got to make the roster better, and I believe he's on the right track of making it better. And like I say, a lot of players haven't hit that transfer portal like a lot of people were saying they're gonna happen. That let you know right there, them guys wanna be there and play for Coach Prime, right? Only person that don't we lost about three people that started that had a major impact on the team. That's Cleo Benson, Hill Green, and Big Hank. That's all I know. That's all I know. And I think we can find some players that can replace those. The key player gonna be that linebacker. If Reginald Hughes is everything he looked like on tape, they got one. And then we got Mantrez Walker from Buford, Georgia, a freshman coming in. Also, he's a thumper, man, a straight thumper. He's young. He need a little bit toning up, but I'm sure Coach Modem, he got there early, which is a good thing. Coach Modem go through that weight program with him. He ought to gain about 5 or 10 pounds of muscle, and he might be just right, man. And I'm telling you, he's a downhill thumper. Now he ain't no sideline line. That on video. He told me he was working on that. I talked to him over there on Instagram every now and then. I shoot him a message, right? He said he's working on that. And I'm telling you, I see him, man, 2 or 3 years now, my Trey Walker gonna be a star at that linebacker, y'all. He got a whole lot of upsides and a whole lot of potential. Yes, it is. He is. He is. What y'all saying? Ed Moore. This season will be Coach Prime biggest test on a coaching level in the eyes of the media. Yeah, yeah, it sure is. They moving the goalposts on him. Well, let's see what he gonna do without Shadua. Let's see what he gonna do without Travis. You already know what's going on. Now you're being tested to coach other kids other than his boys. I mean, he been coaching his boys all since they've been coaching, since he's been little. You know, so that's the thing we got to look at. Oh, so that's what I'm looking at. I think the pressure gonna be off. I know he always say ain't no pressure. He built for this. I think he's gonna do better without them hanging around. But I got to see, do he wanna be there? If he wanna be there, Coach Prime gonna deliver. If he wanna be there, let's see. They need to be on protein. Benson is a bully who doesn't get the job. Oh, Ron, boy, you kind of boy, you rough, boy. Allen Key. Getting Jaheim Otis was huge. Yeah, 6'4", 320. Yeah, that's what we need, Keith. We need two more defensive tackles of that side to stop the run. I hope we get them. I do too. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Alec Keith. We need that size. We definitely need them size. But sometimes it ain't about sizes, y'all. Sometimes it ain't about sizes, but we need that. I guess. Sometimes, man, I'm telling y'all, I just need my defensive lineman to be quick on his feet and ain't scared to tiger, man. A lot of time our defensive back was back there. They just didn't want to tiger. They reaching. Yeah, Jaheim Otis. I look for him to start. He coming in from Alabama. He played in 29 games, 13 as a starter. He had 57 tigers, 20 what it was, 2 sacks. Uh like I said, first team defensive player, I think he will be. Then you got Lightfoot, another defensive tiger from Fresno State. Played in 35 games, 27. He started. He's 6'3", 300 pounds. He had 37 tigers. So I expect him to do. I expect him to challenge up front at the starting line. Think McNeil might get the start if he come back healthy. Then you got Barnes. He'll be in the rotation because they like Barnes. Barnes just got to do better. Yes, Simo those that might come back. He still got that cause that JUCO. He can come back. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be real interesting. Is Coach Prime the only one who can get to be straightforward? Yeah, Coach Prime the only one. I don't know what you mean by that. Coach Prime likes challenge, and this season will be a challenge. He damn near always come out on top. I got my money on Coach Prime. Or just I'm saying I got mine on him too. I think he's gonna come out on top. Well, we won 9 games. I think we'll win 10 games, at least 10 wins. 10 wins. 10 wins. I ain't going below. We're gonna go 10 wins or better. But I want to see the entire roster before I go out and say they're gonna do this. Cause last year I was out there, I think I said they were 10-2. Ain't no under, ain't no below. They gonna exactly go 10-2. Well, we 1 game short. We 1 game short. There you go. Man, you're an hour late. I've been calling your name all night. And Jizzle, Coach Ray just not showing up. They killing me in this chat. I said, where is Coach Dre at? Shoot. But like I say, I'm shocked. I'm serious, y'all. I was shocked. I was shocked. I was shocked that Kahlil Benson left. Because I thought he had a good chance to compete for that right tackle position. I just thought he did. And to me, he did. For whatever reason, he decided to leave, hey, God bless him, I don't pray for another man decision, because in this world, you have to live on your own. You gotta live on your own. You gotta live on your own. Deals wholesale 7-5. Bro, you crazy, man. We don't go back. You must ain't never checked out Coach Prime history. You ain't never know Coach Prime go backwards in coaching, bro. Shit. That's, man, ain't no way we doing that. But like I said, I expected Kahlil to would have competed, but he decided to move on. But still, going forward with our offensive lineman, right? I expect our offensive lineman to do better this year. A lot of people think we're gonna run the ball a lot, you know. Me personally, I don't think so. I think we still gonna run that same offense, except the quarterback just gonna run. That's just me. You know, a lot of people saying we're gonna see the same type of offense when Star was at playing against Utah. That's what a lot of people telling me, but I just don't see that. What's up, Whitaker? What's going on? I ain't gonna say about that. I mean, I don't know. I can't say about that. I can't say that. Like, I'm just looking for a better. It's gonna be a better team. You know, it's gonna be a better team overall for its depth wise, for its competition wise. When one player go down, we ain't gonna have no fall off. Because I'm telling you right now, in order to win the Big 12, your offensive line can't miss a beat. When we play against Kansas, Kansas State, Utah, BYU, and Iowa, we got to play Iowa State this year, right? Our offensive line got to be on point. Starting out the gate against Georgia Tech, we got to be on point. Every game gonna be a playoff game in the Big 12 coming up this year. Every game gonna be a playoff game. You can't afford to. I'm not trying to put a lot of pressure. I know they ain't perfect, ain't nobody perfect, but you got to stay focused. You got to, like Coach Brian said, we got to keep the main thing going forward. And Coach Brian ain't finna bring nobody in there. I don't care how good they is. He don't prove it to me. He don't show me. If your character don't match up what he's trying to do as a player or a coach, he ain't bring you in there. And that's why I'm trying to tell y'all about that Matt McChesney offensive line. Boy, that ain't finna happen. If that happen, I'll be the first one to say, oh, I'm wrong. That ain't gonna happen. That Coach Prime, man, dude. Coach Prime don't roll like that, y'all. He just don't. That offensive line is already in house. He keep his staff like that just in case somebody decide to move on or somebody get elevated. He keep the next man coming down if they want that position. And if they don't want, he gonna turn to the NFL. He gonna turn to the NFL with somebody got experience. I think Matt McChenry is a alumni. You think Coach Prime gonna bring a alumni inside his locker room when he going against everything they don't want? He doing something different. He's not gonna do that. Coach Prime don't rock like that. I usually thought he'd rock like that, but he don't show me. You got to follow him. You got to pay attention to the way he roll. He don't roll like that. You think he gonna bring somebody in who killed him when he first got there? Coach Prime ain't crazy. He told you he keep receipts. He told you he keep receipts. When the team went 4-8, Matt McChenry was the first one on JB show to kill him. So why would I bring somebody inside my locker room just because he alumni and want to coach his school? Ain't nobody else hide. Well, I gotta hide. Just because Twitter say I gotta hide. Coach Prime don't roll like that, man. Coach Prime go by relationships. I'm sorry. He telling us how he rolls. So if Coach Prime telling me it's about relationship, why would I think he go outside his box now and do something different? That means he's speaking against what he talked about. I ain't never known him do that. So why now? George Hickman gonna be that offensive line coach if he want the position. If not, who to say he won't get George Hilo? Who to say? But I guarantee he in house right now. They got visits this week, starting today. Who you think talking to them offensive line? George Higgins. That's who talking to him. I promise you that. I promise you that. Coach Brian just don't rock like that, y'all. I'm sorry. He just don't roll like that. He don't show me. He don't prove it to me. I'm looking at it. He don't roll like that. He just don't. And I wouldn't roll like that either. If I know somebody been talking about me and bad about me or what I done do and what I'm trying to do and trying to build, I wouldn't bring him in my tech or my camp either. It just would. Don't make sense. It just don't make sense. So, like I say, you have to look at that. You have to look. I think George Higgman gonna be that offensive line coach. If not, Coach Prime gonna reach out to his NFL buddies and get some recommendations, and that's who he gonna bring in. The offensive line coach. The offensive line coach. I ain't even sweat that. I know he gonna get that right. He always bring in a coach and get it right. He always do that. He ain't never failed on a coaching position yet. To me, he just had. We waited so long trying to figure out who's gonna be the defensive coordinator. We brought Robert Levinson. And how that turned out. I'm just saying. So you got to trust the process. He ain't gonna be in no rush. Why he gonna be in a rush? He ain't gotta be in no rush. He don't have to be in a rush. He gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. So when you look at it going forward, the offensive line got to get right. Number two, we got to get an offensive line coach. Number three, we got to do some things that this year that we didn't do last year. And if we do that, Colorado will be fine. But they got to treat every game as a playoff game. They got to treat every game as a bowl game. They got to treat every game they play like they really want to win. They do. Coach, offensive coordinator. He's on the offensive side. Pat Sherman got to call some plays that help his player succeed on the field. See something going wrong, you just can't keep doing. And the most important, he got to get some smart players so that you don't have to continue to run the same plays for 12 games in a row. That's the only way I can see it. I remember when I was coaching for 2 years, I could not run certain plays as the season go along because the players that I had, they IQ level when where I was at and wanted to be, they couldn't remember the plays. They couldn't remember the plays. You can practice a play, practice a play, practice a play, practice a new play, then throw in some wrinkles, and then get in the game, go back and call one of them old plays, they'll be done forgot. I said, damn, that's sad. All that stuff go together. You can put a game plan together as a coordinator, but sometimes them plays that you don't plan it don't work. What you gonna turn to then? Will your players be able to remember them plays? They gotta have a better IQ player. They need some smarter players. But they do. Coach Prime gonna do that. He gonna do that. So that's I like the direction that Coach Prime is taking the team. I feel like we're headed in the right direction. I think they gonna compete. I can promise you this one thing that I know for a fact, right? There ain't gonna be no more 1-11 season and 4-8 season at Colorado while Coach Prime does. We ain't never got to be worried about that. I promise we ain't got to worry about that no more. That's over. We are not going backwards. I just got a feeling we're not going backwards. We're going forward with Coach Prime. Long Coach Prime in the building, they're going forward because he's gonna do the necessary things to do. Because Coach Prime want to win. He been a winner. I mean, we can question some things that go on and all that. I get that. I mean, everything is questionable. No matter what you do, everybody can question something, right? But I don't think Coach Prime gonna go backwards. I just don't. Going forward. We going forward. We going forward in the name of Jesus. And we gonna win. Coach Prime wanna win the Big 12. He know he gotta win the Big 12. That's his focus. That's their goal. Last year we get Miss Peggy, I said Miss Peggy, Miss Peggy to a bowl game. That was their goal. Well, this year goes, I heard one of them say they want to win the Big 12, right? So I was good to hear that. In order to win the Big 12, you got to look at your roster that you have right now in house and do what a average general manager or GM or a person in control of your roster to make it better. And how you do that? You got to get better players. Now, don't just concentrate on this transfer portal cycle. There's another one coming up in the springtime, and that's the more crucial one. That's the more that probably gonna be the better players come in at because everybody gonna be able to feel their way out, and they gonna know. Look, and they gonna know. They gonna know. Coach Ray said, "My fault. I thought you were talking about Big George. My bad. I missed that conversation, Coach Ray. I don't know what you're talking about now. Listen, listen, listen. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, yeah. Co Prime is he going in the right direction. Put it like that. We're going in the right direction. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I think we're gonna win that Big 12 this year. Now we got to deal with BYU. We kind of know BYU got most of their players coming back, right? We got to deal with Iowa State. Iowa State and BYU is kind of the same team for us operational wise, offense and defense. Uh, you got to deal with Kansas. We know what Kansas is gonna do, right? You got to deal with Kansas State, right? If we can take care of those teams and don't overlook the other teams, we're gonna be in the house, y'all. Okay, all right, yeah, we're gonna be. I'm telling you, we're gonna be in the house. We're gonna be in the house. We're gonna be there. Like I said, it's a long process. We got a whole off season go through. Ain't no time to panic. Somebody jump in that transfer portal. You got to expect that. That's just the way college football rolling right now. Everybody want to play, and everybody want that money. Got people in their ears say, "Hey, you need to go this and do this. We need that money. If they ain't paying it right here, you don't know if you're gonna get drafted. So if they paying it over there, let's go and get it while we can." That's what's going on in college football. Until somebody come down and put some plans in action, this is stuff we're dealing with. We're dealing with young kids with a lot of these schools are paying a lot of money. And another thing you got to deal with the a lot of these schools. I was looking at an article last night, right? These people are making promises and not holding on to them with that money. They promising these kids money, but when they get there, they it turned out a different way. You ain't getting it. You see, it's a lawsuit. It's four players on file on Leonard Hamilton, a coach, a basketball coach down there at Florida State University, a good coach. Man, I've been watching him for years because I'm a North Carolina basketball team uh, fan, right? And I always remember Leonard Hamilton, African American coach, where it looked like he done promised some guys some money from the NIL, and they didn't get it. It ain't just going on in basketball; it's going on in football too. They just want you to get that. They want you there so some other teams can't have you to make their team better so they can beat you. And that's what kids, players, family, they got to look out for, man. They got to. They got to look out for that. They got to look out for that. They just got to look out for that. So it's a trick, man. It's tricky out there. It's tricky. Everybody playing them games, them financial games, you know. And a lot of teams out there, they come together to keep Coach Prime from getting these players. They don't want him to win. Yeah, they don't want him to win. It is what it is. They don't. If they don't want Coach Prime to win, well, he gonna win. Hey, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up a little bit, y'all. Let's talk about this college football playoff, man. I was wrong, man. Lord knows I was wrong on my prediction. I swear, I thought Oregon were gonna run the table unless they played Georgia, and I'll be dog. Both of them lost yesterday. I just knew Oregon was gonna beat. Hold on, let me give a note. I don't want to lie to y'all. I try not to. I do my darn. I just knew Oregon. I don't know how y'all feel. Oregon lost to Ohio State, 41-21. Now I'm gonna tell you how the game went. Right? Oh, I thought Oregon was gonna beat Ohio State because I don't trust Ohio State coach. And I thought Oregon had a better roster speed wise. Well, they do. But check this out. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Ohio State man it up. And that's what Colorado gonna have to do. They was tougher in the trenches against Oregon. They bullied. They bullied. What I told you, B.Y. Didn't I tell you that, Lord? What? Hey, I was wrong, Coach Ray. I was wrong on both of my predictions. Listen. That wide receiver, Jermaine Smith, man, that boy went out there and bought. Man, the first quarter, that game was over with. Because I saw how Oregon would get manhandled in the trenches, bro, on the offensive side and the defensive side. Matter of fact, they didn't even have no rushing game. Something that running back named James, he couldn't get off. Man, they didn't do nothing. He couldn't get nothing going. Ohio State just manhandled Oregon. And I thought Oregon was gonna run the table. And I was wrong. I'm the first one to tell you I was wrong. My prediction, I don't know, man. I just thought they were gonna go out there and get down. And they went out there and played like that. You know what I'm finding out now? I don't pay the close attention. Dan Lanning can't win the big game. He can't win the big game. Dan Lanning cannot win the big game. He can play all through the season. They beat all Ohio State at first, barely. And for some reason, his team don't get up for him in the big games. That's what I'm learning about Dan Lanning. That's what I'm learning about. Now listen, he gonna get the good players again. They gonna be in the playoff again, but they won't win for some reason. And another thing that I saw that caught up with them, they got a good quarterback. I like the quarterback. I don't take anything personal, but check this out: the quarterback for Oregon gonna hurt him going forward in the league. He too short. He can't see over the line. They were bad when they were batting that ball. That's what it come down to. He's short. They got to put him on the move. Now, I'm not trying to talk bad about him. I hope he makes. I want all of the players. Anybody playing college, I want to make it to the next level. But I'm telling you where his struggle is gonna come from. Good dude. Dylan done played a lot of football and everything, but he struggled against a big, and they had a big. Ohio State had a big, tall team. What's up? What's going on, Ananda? What's going on? I'll tell you, they got a big team, and he struggled with that. Dan Leonard can't coach in a big game. Now, it is what it is. He'll beat them other small teams because he got talent. But right now, he got too much talent on that team to be losing what he be losing late in the bowl game, in the playoffs and stuff. Too much. Phil Knight is spending all that money, and he getting that kind of performance. Man, Phil Knight might as well come on and follow Coach Prime. Put your money in Colorado and let Coach Prime show you what to do with it. Ohio State dominated Oregon in the trenches. They don't they dominated in the trenches, man. They dominated him. They made Ohio State quarterback look like he should have been a Heisman Trophy winner. I'm just saying. Him and Jermaine Smith, boy, went out there and balled. Now, let's talk about the University of Georgia game, right? Another team. I thought, even though they didn't have their starting quarterback, he was trash anyway to me. Yeah, I thought Georgia defense would go out there and do the deal in the second half. Because they've always had lock your team down in the second half. But guess what? The first play out of the second half, kickoff return, all the way back for a touchdown. I said, man. And another thing I don't find out, Georgia cannot get a number one wide receiver. They wide receiver group straight trash. It is what it is, man. Kirby Smart got out coach. Yeah, listen. I'm from Georgia. I thought Georgia would. I didn't say I didn't think Georgia gonna win the championship. I thought if Georgia got to the playoff to meet Oregon, they would beat Oregon, right? but I knew they had to survive to get there. And right now, they didn't survive. They didn't survive. Look, Georgia just ain't got no wide receiver at all, man. Kirby Smart got out coached. The media ain't gonna talk about this part. A black coach out coached Kirby Smart. And I got to give him his flowers. I got to give the guy his flowers. Marcus Freeman, bro, you did your thing. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. I'm happy for you. At times, out of your 3 years, I think you've been coaching there 3 years. You don't fumble the ball a couple of times too, also. And I thought you were gonna do it in this game too. But you rose up. You showing me that you have grew as a coach. You showing me you have adjusted to the college football level, and you're doing your thing. And that's what it's all about. It's about learning through the process and continue to build off your success year after year. And Coach Marcus Freeman for Notre Dame is doing his thing. Hey, I salute you, my brother. Penn State coach, hey, y'all doing y'all thing. I thought you another team that gonna do the same thing, but I'm telling you, y'all took that game to Scatterboo. I'm just letting you know now. I'm just y'all took that game now. The referees did not want to call that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. It was a targeting now. Don't get me wrong. But when you're a referee, I got two friends that are referee, and I talked to them that said, man, I know the rules is the rule, B, but you just don't want the game to end and with that magnitude moment in a call like that. I said, what? I said, hey, just hear us out. Just hear me out. I'm a coach. I said, okay. He said, I'm a referee. He said, you just don't want to throw a flag on a play like that and let it decide a game of that magnitude. You want to let it be starved on the field. That's both of them told me that two different conversations. I said, man, y'all look at that. He said, I feel you. It was they agreed. He said, yes, it was a targeting. But I'm telling you what happened, B Watt. They got with each other on the phone, they said, and they decided you cannot let that play decide that game of that magnitude. You got to let the players on the field make plays and decide that game. I said, wow. I said, wow. I said, had it been in a regular season game, yeah, we throw the flag. A flag would have been thrown. I said, y'all would throw the flag. But you want to throw a flag in a playoff game. Can't let it come down to that, be what? That blew my mind when they told me that, man. That had but I can't let Scatterboo. Scatterboo is better running back than Gentry. You heard it right here on Sports Talk with B Watt. If I was a NFL general manager, I will pick Scatterboo or Arizona State as a running back. If I was the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, you need to draft Scatterboo as your running back before Gentry. That's just me. That's just me. Well, straight dog out there, y'all. Straight dog. Straight dog out there. I'm serious. That's just me, man. That's just me. But the game of the year, it gonna be the most views in a college football game coming up this weekend. Penn State and Notre Dame. Mark my word. Oh, gotta give a shout out to Coach Prime and BYU. Check this out. Hear me out on this. BYU and CU in the Alamo Bowl game drew 8 million views. The most watched college football playoff and New Year's Six Bowl game since 2020. 8 million. The Coach Prime effect. The Coach Prime effect. 8 million views. The most watched televised game in college football playoff and New Year's Six Bowl game since 2020. I got this report from the USA Today College Sports Wire. So congratulations to BYU and Coach Prime and the Colorado football program. 8 million views. That's a lot of views, y'all. Or no, I'm telling you, that's a lot of views. But this game coming up, This game coming up, y'all, is gonna be the most watched game in a play in college football playoff history. Penn State against Notre Dame. Two African American head coaches will have one of them will have a chance to go play for the first time ever as a black head coach in the FBS national championship game. In a national championship game. Boy, I thought that could have been Coach Prime, man. Boy, that Kansas game came back in hundreds. Man, because that had have been Colorado in the spot of Arizona, would have had Penn State. We would have had. We would have had. These those that BYU didn't have anything to do with that 8 million views. But man, they had something to do with it. They might not have had majority of it, but hey, we got to give them credit where credit is due. Like I say, uh that note that I'm telling you right now. Now, y'all tell me who y'all like going into that game. Who y'all rocking with? Penn State or Notre Dame? Let me know who in the chat. Penn State or Notre Dame? Who y'all think gonna win that game? Yeah, 8 million people watched that beatdown. They did. They did. Coach Prime effect. People want to see him lose, and people want to see him win. He the only one got that kind of effect. Ain't nobody got that kind of effect in college football. Nobody but Coach Prime. Tell me who y'all want. Who you rooting for? What's up, Whitaker? Wayne Whitaker said Notre Dame. Global Pioneer One, Notre Dame. G-Man, Notre Dame. Who y'all like? D Hall, where you been? I've been on an hour and 15 minutes. I'll go with the black. She called the black coach. You about like me. Penn State. You think Penn State gonna beat Notre Dame? Boy, Penn State better get physical. Notre Dame physical, boy. They physical. Notre Dame, Penn State, Notre Dame, Penn State. All access media sport, Notre Dame. Great one, Notre Dame. KMS 929, Penn State. EG. Notre Dame, Notre Dame a joke. Notre Dame ain't no joke, big dog. These folks say coach win, black coach win. Yeah, Penn State gonna drag Notre Dame. D Hall said I can't lose if I. I might have to take that slogan down, but they had me that. Hey, he said Notre Dame, Ohio State. Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. Oh, all access sports media. I want to see either Notre Dame or Texas or Ohio State versus Penn State. G man, yeah, it's gonna either way. That thing gonna go good, man. So we got to see how that play out, man. I think me personally, me per, Notre Dame that shocked me, man. You go out there, man. I mean, they got manhammer. Georgia got manhammer, and they got out coach. Kirby Smart looked like he should be coaching, man. Junior varsity team, football team. Cause what you call was out there, he was dialing up. They weren't prepared. They're gonna be honest. Yeah, Georgia wasn't prepared. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. They weren't prepared. They just weren't prepared. To me, they weren't prepared. But I gotta say, like I said, I was shocked. I was shocked that Oregon came out like that. I had picked Oregon to go all the way. I was shocked that Georgia came out the way they played on the defensive side of the ball. I expect them. I expect them to play better than they play. I really did. I just did. I just really did. I just really did. They shot me on that. So, what's up, Blessing? How you doing? And they always talking about Coach Brown's right. Yeah, you're right. Hey, the SEC didn't turn out the way y'all thought it gonna turn out this year, did it? They ain't tough like y'all thought they would. No, they ain't. They did not turn out the way I thought they was gonna turn out. The SEC was kind of. If it wasn't for Texas, Texas really ain't no SEC team. Texas is a Big 12 team. If it wasn't for Texas, the SEC would have nothing. They didn't do nothing like ESPN thought they were gonna do. I would like to hear Paul Feinbaum what he think now. What do you think now? That thing didn't turn out the way he thought it was gonna turn. So, hey, like I say, man, you just never know how these games turn out, man. The team that had yeah, somebody different. You're right, Miss Johnson. You're right. The team that had the most layoff, them the team that lost. That's the team that lost. Them the team that lost. And whoever had the most layoff. That is the most layoff. They just did. But like I say, uh, I'm just glad those two brothers won. I wish they weren't going head to head. I wish they was some way they could have gotten in together, go against each other, and whoever win will win the national championship. So it will make sure that at least one black coach will come out as a national championship for the first time. Penn State against Notre Dame. Gonna be a good game. I can't wait to see that game. Whoever team the most physical. I'm telling you now, Penn State quarterback, he can deal. They running back that number 13, he can run that thing. That tight end number 44, straight dog. Straight dog. So Notre Dame, well, I'm telling you, if Penn State can handle the physicality of Notre Dame, called Notre Dame, they big and physical. They big and physical. And that's gonna tell you that's where the game gonna be won in the trenches. If Penn State offensive line can hold up against their defensive line, if they can hold up and let that number 44 work, boy, it's gonna be something, y'all. It's gonna be something. So that's why I'm looking at coming forward. Like I say, I'm surprised Oregon got drugged like they got. I'm surprised Georgia got beat and manhandled and out coached like they got. I'm just shocked at that. I'm shocked. I'm real shocked. Hey, but going back to Colorado, like I say, I'm shocked that Kahlil Benson. So who y'all think the right tiger should be for Colorado coming up? Who y'all looking for to play that position? Yeah, Ohio State. You can't. No, you can't. No, they right. Who y'all expect to come out on top over there for Colorado on that right tackle? So that's what I'll be looking at on the offensive line for Coach Prime. So Benson gone on hit the transfer portal. Uh, I don't know about Kareem Harden. I don't know about the other guy who played over there. So who y'all expect? You think? I don't know who's gonna be. Y'all think Chauncey Gooden got a good chance of coming out over there? Or he gonna be a guard? Do y'all say I want the black guy to be the right tiger on Colorado? He said, "Come on, they run out." Oh man, bless the Big 12 up and coming. Development Houston and two more if they can. Development Houston. Yeah, he did. He held up pretty good then. I thought he man when they first started out, boy, he would get beat like a drum over there. I know one thing. I don't want to see Tyler Brown over there no more. I really don't like Tyler Brown as a person. I love him. I think some of the freshmen will surprise us and start. You might have a point. They might. They just might. That's the hope. That's the hope I got now. I'm really hoping that they do that. I really am. So uh yeah, you like gotta look at Phillip Houston. He got a shot. Chauncey Good. Well, we got some more players that coming in. Yeah, he should. Big Worm, I said the same thing, Big Worm. I like him as a person. Well, we gave him a shot. I saw what I need to say to see this year. Hey, I don't want to see no more, big dog. I don't want to see no more, man. I don't want to see no more. I seen enough. I seen enough. I seen enough. So I don't know. Maybe Coach Ray, he'll know who should give a shot at that right tiger. Right now, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see no, I don't want to see that. That right tiger gonna be a key position to fill. Uh right as people is cool, but football is a whole thing to you. Don't have a right tackle on the roster. Yeah, you might be right. I don't see the right tackle right now on the roster right now. There are so many fans crying over Benson, and we all saw how two got touched all season. I'm confused. We like Benson. I like Benson. Benson was the only reason why two got touched. Now, come on, let's be real about that. He ain't the only reason. It ain't the only reason why. It was the offensive line as a unit. Offensive line operate in a unit. It's a unit. A lot of things got to go into play and play right before good things happen, y'all. Just do. I guess the good character goes out the window when you ain't balling. Yeah, I guess so, man. I guess so. I see both coaches taking players to Mississippi. You see both. Hey, I see the same thing. I see the same thing. That's just the nature of the game. But we got to see how that play out, Miss Blessing. We do. They actually developed the linemen, put them through it to get better. Yeah, yeah, we got to get better for sure. That's not the reason why. Yeah, this what you get when you keep getting linemen out the portal, bro. I mean, what else you gonna do? If you want to win, you got to have somebody with some experience, man. I like the transfer portal. You have a chance to go out there and get some player that's better. That's just me. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people don't like the transfer portal, but I don't see nothing wrong with it. I really don't. I like the transfer portal. It gets you a chance to plug in a player that you need to help your team to win and be better. That's me. So that's just me. Y'all do me a favor. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed and hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live. I gotta take my daughter to get her nails done. My oldest one. I don't understand this. She got a car, got a job. She out today. She know I'm off. She want me to take her, get her nails done, and go out to eat. I said, do I have to pay? Yeah. I said, what in the world? I bought you a car. You work. You're a dentist. You off. I said, can you take me get my nails done? I said, why I gotta do that? And you work. You got a car. You 5 minutes from the where you need to go. Dad, please, Dad. Man. I said, ain't gonna be enough 45 minutes. Gonna be enough 45 minutes. 45 minutes just to do that. Miss F. John said, I thought that was yesterday. No, yesterday I took my youngest daughter back to college. This is my oldest daughter. Uh, yeah, she go back to college on the 13th. So, and she want to go out to eat. I already know that. And I'm sure she wants to go shopping. I already know that. I already know that. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Big One. Yep, you're right. So, how many games? I know this out the blue. How many games y'all expect Colorado to win this year? We went Coach Prime, 1-11, 4-8, 9-3. How many games? Put it down in the chat before I close this show out. How many games you expect Coach Prime to win this year? Travis gone, Shadur gone, Shiloh gone, Cameron Simron Craig gone. How many games? Let me know down in the chat. Keep Stalling said 8. Big Warren said 10. Ron said 10. Jizzle said 8. Let me go and put mine in here. At least 8. C Hart said 8. I'm not confident. You God dog, bitch. Whitaker said 12. Players just don't stay anymore. I expect the Big 12 champion. That's it. 3 to 4 years to build the trenches. It takes 3 to 4 years to build trenches in recruiting with recruiting. Uh that's just not the way football is doing right now, bro. Alabama doing the same thing you doing. Look where they get. Give Juju his sophomore year. I'm telling you, they quarterback now. He gonna be in the run for the Heisman Trophy one. With his running, boy gonna run for 1,000 yards. He run for 1,000 yards. He gonna be in the running for the Heisman Trophy one. And that gonna take CU over the top. I believe they at least gonna get 10 wins. I got to see what they do. It's a difference in being good and being great. It is. It is. We were just good. We weren't great this year. I got to see what they're gonna do at that linebacker position and at that right guard position. If we good at that line, we get us the linebacker that's really can sideline and sideline, and we find us a right guard. I'm gonna put them at left. I think they'll win 11 games. Deal said 7 wins and a bowl game. Good gracious. That means Coach Prime going back. If they do that, Coach Prime won't be there next year. Year after next then. They go back. Coach Prime ain't going for that. DP, 10 wins. Yep. Two more. Two more. One. I'll tell you, if Coach Prime don't, man, what other reason he got to stay up there? He does that. Two or more linebackers. Linebackers. Yeah, I'm serious. It depends on. I got to look at that linebacker room and that right type. That gonna tell me how many. That gonna tell me how many games they gonna win. Benson didn't pan out. He right to leave. I ain't gonna say he didn't pan out. Bama need CU to recruit. Yeah, they gonna miss Hill Green now. I'm telling you, Hill Green had started. They would have won that Nebraska game. Hey, what player? What player are you looking forward to seeing this year? What player to perform this year for Colorado? I'm looking for Colton Hood. I'm looking for Colton Hood to go out there and just ball the straight out. CU has a tough schedule next. They do. They really do. That's why I say it's crucial. They get that linebacker position right. I think our offense will carry us next year. Or just, yeah, depending on that right tackle. Hard's gonna be he should be a Hard Gibson. Y'all looking for Hard or just Whitaker looking for Gibson. Cam Michael. Good one. I'm looking for him too. He's a game changer. People just don't know because they ain't seen him yet. You carry yourself like a coach. You coach anything. I used to coach football, baseball, and basketball. Did for what, 20 years, 25? I did football for 25. You're gonna be looking at that high schooler from Texas, and that boy gonna be interesting. That boy can be a game changer now. Bama trenches will demonstrate CU line scrimmage. As a former running back at the D2 level, our lineman feared our O line. He's supposed to be a strength coach. Would be Coach Matt would be your choice. All right. Number 17 is a really good. He really good. He is. The Bama era is D line. The Bama era is done. Yeah. Hey, they ready to get rid of that coach already, boy. Shoot. Well, they ain't used that. But they got to realize Nick Saban first year at Alabama, he was 7 what? 7-5 or 7-4. He didn't win that many games his first year there. And Miro really ain't no good quarterback to me. Do you think that the show is 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I've been trying to tell him. Only thing different can become that RPO with that quarterback. Other than that, they throwing that football. They ain't get. I don't care what nobody said. They gonna throw that football, bro. They gonna throw it. Just to show it 1, 2, 3. Yeah, deals wholesale. Yeah, you know a lot of people saying they gonna run it. No, that quarterback gonna run. The quarterback gonna run. No running backs ain't finna run. Every now and then they gonna run. Hey y'all, I gotta get out there and I gotta go take care of my daughter. Want to say blessing to all of y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Was a good show. Thank y'all for turning up for me. Be a blessing to somebody if you don't mind. Just be a blessing to somebody. Appreciate you. Hope y'all have a good weekend. Be wise. Those yeah, that linebacker is your whole thing, man. That whole thing. That linebacker is. Hey, once again, do me a favor, hit the like button. You got to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You got to subscribe and hit that bell notification. Hit the bell notification, it'll let you know whenever I go live. Also, do me a favor. Once I end this broadcast, go back to the broadcast and put a comment in the comment section to keep the video going in the algorithm, if you don't mind. All right? I appreciate that. Y'all have a good day and have a good weekend. I might see y'all back tonight at 8 p.m. All right? Depends on what I got going on. All right? Y'all be blessed. And thank y'all for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. God bless you. Peace.